Sneak, sneak, I'm a sneak thief, here to steal all your shiny shinies from your pockety pockets. Oh, wait, what? I was detected? How? How was I noticed? How? I was in stealth. If you've ever tried to pickpocket someone in Vanilla Morrowind, you've doubtless run into this exact same experience. Pickpocketing is just an extremely frustrating time in the vanilla game. One that's hardly worth the bother. While there are quests that can be completed by pickpocketing, it's almost never actually worth your while to attempt that route. The pickpocket mechanics are simply too cumbersome and, for the most part, useless in the vanilla game. But you already know where this is going, don't you? Of course you do, because this leads me to today's mod of the day, which today is Pickpocket by Mort, a complete overhaul of the game's pickpocketing mechanics. In Vanilla Morrowind, pickpocketing depended pretty much entirely on your sneak skill, and also some random maths involving NPC awareness, luck, and just all that nonsense. Pickpocketing also worked like looting a container object, opening an inventory window, regardless of whether you had actually already been detected or not, allowing you to steal something only to then be immediately recognized. Pickpocket does away with all that, and now your ability to pick a pocket is dependent and not just on your sneak skill, being undetected, but also your security skill. You can only pickpocket items that you have the skill to actually detect, and no more guessing games about whether or not you'll be recognized just for checking to see what items they have. Items that are beyond your ability to steal will simply be listed as being beyond your skills, and any items that you do see, you'll be able to pickpocket, assuming that you're still undetected. And of course, that you aren't trying to steal something that, the person is physically wearing. Which there's just, there's a bit of extra math involved for stealth checks. Just due to the increased trickiness of, say, stealing someone's pants without being noticed. This adds just a lot more functionality to the security skill, as the higher your security, the more items that you'll be able to pickpocket off an NPC. From loose gold, quest items, torches, unequipped weapons, and just whatever else that they might be carrying. And should you enable it in the mod config menu, you'll even be able to pickpocket equipped weapons, shields, even armor and clothing at a high enough skill. Though, as a note, this is turned off by default, as it is just potentially immersion breaking and possibly unbalancing. But again, if you want to enable it, you can. And certainly that has the potential to make for just some rather fun dungeon encounters. Stealing the weapons of your opponents before they even know you're there. There's a ton of other options in the mod config, allowing you to add increased difficulty to stealing equipped weapons or armor, turning on or off the ability to steal certain items, potential pickpocketing crime value if detected, and just all sorts of other options that you can manually adjust in the mod config menu. But the end result here is just an actual, functional, and fun pickpocketing experience that actually makes the game's pickpocket mechanics worthwhile. And honestly, just for any thief-like characters out there, I would consider this to be a must-have mod. But that's just our mod of the day. As always, I've been your host, our Golf Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.